Mickey Peterson, Salamides over the top. Ginger's coming in, but the ball out of play for a throw, for a goal kick. "15 minutes gone in the second half, and Green Gully doing very well to hold on to a 0-0 scoreline at the moment with only 10 men. Patterson going forward. Intercepted there by Fabio Mancinelli. And of course, apart from having lost Paul Lewis, who was sent off, Green Gully also lost Ken Smart early in the match. Ken Smart was injured and replaced by Mancinelli. The odds stacked against Green Gully, but Green Gully overcoming those odds so far. Angeli. And here's the general, Charlie Yankos. A result vital to both these sides. Green Gully was on the edge of the top 5 before losing to Footscray last week. They're desperate to finish among the top 5 and take part in the finals in their first season in the National League. And Heidelberg wanting to win the championship for the first time. They're still on top of the ladder, but they need to win because Melbourne Croatia is breathing down their necks, and also South Melbourne is still within striking distance. Williams lofts it in, Smallman heads it back, and here's a chance for Cannell, a cross goal, a great chance for Green Gully. Cannell running back, and let's see that again. Now Smallman heads it on, and there's Cannell, a cross goal. Peterson, McKee always willing to join the attack. Cuts inside Williams. Mickey Peterson again. He's going all the way. Holds off his opponent. Gives it to Patterson in the middle. Now Salamides in the middle. He tries to shot through the middle. But offline. To their credit, these Green Gully defenders were all in position, finding all avenues, closing all avenues, but there was little else here to Salamides but to take a long range shot. Cannell. Salamides. Angeli. Win. Loses control of the ball, but the throw-in will go to Heidelberg. Ogben powering his way forward, but the ball crosses the line. We may see a Heidelberg substitution soon. Their reserves have been warming up for some time. Here's Stevenson, but turned back to goalkeeper Lou Dennis. Now John Metaxas is about to come on for Heidelberg wearing number 16. We'll wait to see who comes off. Patterson forward for Wynn. Wynn gets in a turn, but he's tackled by Cannell. Good work by the big centre back again for Wade. McLennan loses it, but turns and gets it back to Dennis in the nick of time. Theo Salamides, the Heidelberg captain, he'll come off in a minute, perhaps still feeling the effects of an injury. As I said earlier, he came off last week against Croatia, and he's about to be replaced now by John Metaxas. In the meantime, though, Joe Angeli powering his way through out of defence for Heidelberg. He's played a very good game for Heidelberg so far. This is Peterson. Salamides forward for Wynn. He knocks it on, but cleared by Cannell. Up goes Angeli again. Underneath it is Charlie Unkos. And here's McKee. Gingis. Taken away from him by Hogben. Patterson. Peterson knocks it on for Patterson. Patterson attacking, but another good challenge from Stuart Cannell. Bobby McGuinness. Taken by Peterson. Quick ball forward for Wynn. Wynn chasing. Two men in the middle. He knocks it in, but Stevenson was there as well. Nobody could do anything with it. Gingis to try again. With the help of Patterson, he gets in his cross. Salamides is there, headed away by Wade. McGuinness. Peterson. Peterson forward for Valentine. Stevenson cleared by Hogben that time. Hogben's down. And Patterson holds it in play, crosses it in, and that time well taken by Lou Dennis. So this is John Metaxas about to come on. The referee hasn't acknowledged it yet, so we'll have to wait some more. 25 minutes gone in the second half, still no score. And let's remember that Heidelberg desperately needs a victory here, because if they only get a draw, and if Melbourne-Croatia wins today, then Melbourne-Croatia will take up over at the top of the ladder on goal difference. So Metaxas has replaced Salamides. Salamides limping slightly. Gingis, Wynn, and booted clear again by Cannell. Now Smallman chasing, but Angeli getting in front of him. Angeli is hurt. Crossfield ball aimed at McGuinness. He brings it down. Wade is in there. Peterson challenging him. Joe Angeli is still off the ground. He's back on his feet though. Long throw in, headed away by Peterson. Jimmy Williams leaves it for Vassallo. McGuinness challenged by Patterson. And the throw in to be taken by Green Gully. Joe Angeli is waiting to come on again. He gets the signal now. Headed away by Peterson. Steve Wynn. McClelland. Patterson goes out to Win again. He's challenged by Vassallo, and Vassallo has a laugh as the ball goes out of play. Fabio Mancinelli. Free kick awarded against Peterson. Bobby McGuinness, he scored a goal for Sydney City in 1977. That was the first year of the National League. Free kick awarded to Heidelberg inside the box. And it's Valentine playing it out. Win gets past Mancinelli. Facing Canal now. Can he get past him as well? He's a dangerous move that by Heidelberg, but it's taken away by Wade. McKee. Patterson can't hold it in play. Williams got up high. McKee, that came off Williams. Smallman. No bother for Olver. Heidelberg storming forward, everybody in Green Gully's half now. Metaxas, McKee, Ginges turns, confronted by Vassallo, gets past his challenge, still there, and finally kicked out of play. So it'll be a throw in here to Heidelberg. John Metaxas, Patterson, and Patterson puts it out of Metaxas's reach. That alleviates the pressure. Too many elementary mistakes being made in this game. Free kick against Smallman. As I said, he played for the Welsh national team. He played for Wrexham and Everton in England. Mancinelli turns it back. Canal taking no chances as Peterson came storming in. Or rather, Stevenson. Now Ginges. Metaxas. Patterson. Peterson to McKee, and he crosses over the top. Ginges couldn't connect with the ball. How close can you get? We could see that again. McKee's cross. There's Gingers. Took a lunge at it and missed it. Yankos, Metaxas, Mancinelli heads it back. 15 minutes left to play. Still no score. Williams. Oh, Wade got up very high, but his header was high too high. Poor Wade. He's placed second in the voting for the National League Best Player Award, sponsored jointly by Soccer Action and Boral Bricks. And that's the only ongoing Best Player Award for the National League. A very good indication of who's playing well and who isn't. The leader in that voting, of course, is John Bradley of Apia Leichhardt. Valentine. Wynn heads it inside. There's very little interplay between the Heidelberg forwards, which is very disappointing. Green Gully, of course, content to defend and play on the break, which is quite natural, seeing as they're down to 10 men. But you'd expect much more from Heidelberg. Patterson. Gingers. Turns it back to Metaxas. He goes down the line looking for McKee, but it was cut out by Hockman in front of him. Now it's Williams. Smallman making a run through the middle, but Olver comes out to take the ball in front of Smallman. Nicky Valentine. Peterson. Metaxas. McKee out wide is Gingers. Crosses the ball in for Patterson. Patterson has to turn it back for Metaxas, and he's well off line with his shot. Minutes to play now. Jimmy Williams for Green Gully. Takes a long shot, and that caught Jeff Olver off guard. It really did. He did manage to parry it though. I think he's trying to indicate that the ball was swerving. Let's have a look at the shot. Jimmy Williams, number 11. There it is. Good save anyway. So it's Williams taking the corner. Punched away that time by Olver. Gets past that challenge, goes square but gives it away. Angele pushed down by Smallman. McKee. Gingis. Vassallo. And Peterson in the middle. Finds Patterson. Valentine. Metaxas. Heidelberg not getting anywhere though with all this square play. Peterson. Every avenue cut off by the Green Gully defenders. Charlie Yankos lofts it in off the head of Stevenson, but it's only a goal kick. And there's Bobby McLaughlin, the Green Gully coach, looking at his watch. He'll be quite pleased with a scoreless draw. Les Carter, the man who was suspended from today's game, next to him. And who knows the way Heidelberg's been playing today with Les Carter in the team, and had Peter Lewis stayed on, rather Paul Lewis stayed on, Green Gully may have won this game. They've still got time though, about 7 minutes left to play. Peterson. Ian McKee, the source of almost every forward move for Heidelberg, gets it up to Patterson and punched away by Dennis. Here's a shot from... Oh, just missed from Peterson. Mickey Peterson. That came so close. Here's Patterson on the ball. He gets in his cross. Now Lou Dennis punches it away. There's Peterson with a volley. How close can you get? Brian Garvey with his captain Theo Salamides on the right. Here's another chance. Gingis. The referee's whistle went. Referee Futsinas says Gingis was using the elbow. Smallman takes it on his chest, and the offside flag goes up, indicating that Bobby McGuinness was offside. Heidelberg headed for their second successive scoreless draw here. They drew 0-0 with Melbourne, Croatia last week. David Hogben. A fine effort here by this 10-man Green Gully team. McKee. Patterson still has it. Gets it forward, looking for win. Mancinelli, though, can clear it and does. Mancinelli stealing a few yards. Back it goes to Lou Dennis. Gully. We're into the last 3 or 4 minutes now. Up into the air it goes, and it bounces over for a corner. So a chance here for Heidelberg in the last few minutes. Can they do something with it? They certainly need to if they hope to stay on top of the ladder. Mike Valentine with a corner. Taken short. Stevenson's there. Stevenson turns and hooks it in. And here's a shot coming in. It falls for Patterson. Patterson heads it in the middle. Peterson deflected off a solo for another corner. Well, Peterson has had so many shots from the edge of the area. He's been so unlucky. There's Stevenson, turns, gets it in, headed away by McClelland, comes in once more and another deflection. We're back live now, and that time another corner, is it? Yes, the third corner in a row for Heidelberg. Valentine again. Up they go, punched away by Dennis. Hogbin is there to clear it. And Green Gully lives again. Peterson, the man who's come so close to scoring so many times. Stevenson! Just over the top. And yet another lucky let-off for Green Gully. Peterson with a long throw. It bounces, and there's Stevenson's shot. On Heidelberg, but I fear that time may have run out for them. And that's the final whistle. A gutsy performance by Green Gully, down to 10 men after Paul Lewis was sent off. They've grabbed themselves a scoreless draw with the league leaders, Heidelberg United. And Heidelberg, as I said earlier, meeting Footscray next week. That should be a great game. And Green Gully's next opponent is Adelaide City in Adelaide. So we leave you with the final score: Heidelberg United 0, Green Gully 0.
Μαλάκας, ο ρεφερή είναι και Έλληνας ο μαλάκας.
Κρυκή βρε πούφτη, κρυκή πούφτα.
Αφού είναι Έλληνας, δεν τρεπόνται ρε, Έλληνες είναι. Πόσο ρε, τους διώξαμε. Ξέρεις πόσος κόσμος ήταν εδώ. Τους διώξαμε, δεν θα μείνει ένας τώρα. Αυτοί εδώ οι τρεις είναι